Alola everyone! The Pokédex has gone pretty unchanged for the last 25 years, both surprisingly and unsurprisingly. Let's be real though, when it was introduced in 1997, it did a pretty darn good job of what it was supposed to do. But nearly 3 decades later, I'm hoping for a little bit more out of it. After all, it is the high-tech encyclopedia Professor Oak was gassing up. We've seen the Pokédex do so much more in the anime, leaving viewers to hope that maybe one day they can use their own Pokédex just like Ash does. I'm Techno, and here's how the modern Pokédex should work. From an information perspective, the Pokédex is awfully lacking. I love to read the little tidbits on Pokemon species, don't get me wrong, but we just need more. Players often have to rely on fan-made websites or projects to inform them of things they'd otherwise never find out, like evolution methods or breeding mechanics. That's why the Pokédex should have a page of information regarding species details. Pressing X on the Pokemon's data screen could allow you to visit the stats screen. This screen could inform you of how the Pokemon evolves and what egg groups it's in. This page could also show you base stats, but I feel Game Freak would be a little bit resistant on showing base stats in a number format. After all, in old official guidebooks, they were always listed vaguely in a meter format for some reason. There could also be a section dedicated to Learn Set where you could see the Pokemon's move it learns by leveling up, helping you plan around in the future. The Pokédex could also use more fluidity. In fact, Scarlet and Violet's Dex interpretation seems to be the clunkiest one of them all, resulting in a very unfriendly user experience. From the Dex home screen, the user could have the ability to skip mass amounts, a feature seen in previous games anyways with the L and R buttons. There should also be search function, something that already exists in the box menu, to help you find that Pokemon ability or egg group you need quicker. On the topic of fluidity, imagine you're looking at that statistics screen mentioned before, and you're interested in seeing more Pokemon of the same egg group. Hover over with the cursor and choose that option to see the list of Pokemon in the same egg group, or you could choose the Pokemon that it evolves into to skip over to that Pokemon's page. Another thing the Pokédex could improve on is focusing on a Pokemon more than just catching them. Pokemon Legends Arceus already laid the groundwork out for this idea, and I think it should continue in future installments. Each Pokédex entry could have a 0 to 3 star rating, for example. Pressing Y on the Pokédex screen could open up the study quests, and in this theoretical suggestion, you would have a set of quests that involve interacting with the Pokemon more. For instance, to get the first star, it would be simply to catch the Pokemon, but for the second star, you could take a picture with it in a certain area, or see it use a move in battle. Complete 3 quests to get a 3-star ranking. There could be some incentive too. Getting a 1-star ranking grants you a sticker of that Pokemon that you could place on your trainer card. Or maybe the ability to change the Pokeball for this species specifically. Or increase shiny odds for this Pokemon specifically. Remember in the anime when a trainer would see a Pokemon in battle and request information from the Pokédex on it? Yeah, we should be able to do that too. Imagine on the battle screen there's an option for Pokédex, and choosing it allows you to open up the Battle Dex screen. This can tell you the opposing Pokemon's type, what it's weak against, abilities it may or may not have, if you currently own one, and I don't know, maybe more. This could help trainers learn the relationships between types better than just being told a move is super effective or not from the selection screen. Okay, the Pokédex isn't bad, really. It's just a little outdated. Okay, maybe the one in Scarlet and Violet is bad. You did a terrible job, Mr. Jacques. I hope one day to see these new features implemented into the games. Let me know in the comments what you think the Pokédex should be capable of.